If you ever thought, what if I mess up, then this is for you. What if you made really good money this year, but didn't save a dime for taxes? First, let me say this, you are not alone. I see this every single year, especially with business owners and creators that have multiple streams of income. And this normally happens because taxes are not automatically withheld when you are a business owner. It's your responsibility to calculate and remit those taxes over to the IRS. The first thing that you could do is to get a QuickBooks or some kind of accounting system that will allow you to track your business income and expenses. Well, you're going to keep track of these on a quarterly basis, and every quarter you need to determine how much you owe in taxes and make estimated tax payments throughout the year. So just think of it as a pay-as-you-go system. What you do not need to do is wait until the end of the year to determine how much you owe in taxes, because that's how many of you are ending up with a surprise tax bill. So immediately make the decision to separate your personal and business income. Now, you're going to have to be disciplined to do this because remember, no one's taking the money out for you as if you was an employee. You are now the business owner, and it's your responsibility to remit over these payments to the IRS. So open up you a tax savings account. As you earn income, put money into your savings account so that every quarter when you find out how much you actually owe, you can remit that over. And I recommend that you consult a professional to help you calculate how much you're going to owe each quarter, because this is not something that typically everyone know how to do, and you want to make sure that it's done correctly. Many people mess up here and it can get really expensive because you don't know what deductions or what credit applies to you. A lot of things is going to come into play, such as your income, your filing status, whether you have dependents. A lot of factors come into play when calculating these numbers, so you don't want to do it immature. You all taxes don't have to be scary, but you do need to handle it immediately. If this question sounds like something that you may have concerns about, then drop your what up question below, and hopefully I'll be able to answer yours next Wednesday. Because when you go into business, normally no one break this down and explain this to you. The first thing you need to do is be educated on what is expected of you as a business owner when filing taxes. Now, if you find yourself already in trouble and you owe a lot of money or even some money to the IRS, then no worries. You would work with a professional and we would be able to help you all get on a payment plan or make some kind of arrangements to either lower the amount that you owe or set you up where you can make small payments. Let me ask you something. What if you were doing everything right, but the IRS still says you owe? What if you're making more money than you ever did this year, but at tax time you are still broke? What if you're a business owner, creator, or a side hustler and you just don't even know what questions to ask when it comes to taxes? That's exactly why I created What If Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, I'll be answering real questions from real taxpayers, the questions that people are embarrassed to ask or don't even know that they should be asking. No fluff, no judgment, just clear answers and strategy to help you become compliant and keep more of your money. Drop your what if questions below or send them to me in the email, and I'll be answering your questions right here every Wednesday. Because guessing with your taxes is expensive, but clarity changes everything.